Because I know how to make money.
So why are you always begging for money?
Because my mom controls me.
Begging for money isn't making money,
Because
asshole.
my mom controls me for circumstances. You don't understand. I don't want to go there.
No, we understand.
We totally,
what
we
you're
definitely
getting
understand.
at. But if your mom...
My mom
No, but even if your mom controlled your money, okay? You don't live, or your mother doesn't live. And
You don't understand. You don't understand.
Let me finish. You don't live in a place that would denote the fact that you're making all this money. You're living a very modest lifestyle. So if you were rolling in fucking dough and you're a marketing genius and all this money's coming in, you would be have a better standard of living. So I have to say to you, you're bullshitting.
I've made a lot of money on social media over the years.
Well, what's a lot of money? What's a lot of money to you is probably fucking money that I wouldn't wipe my tuchus. Fucking nothing.
I'm smart, man. Whatever you're saying,
Well,
you can say it all you
Okay, fucking Fredo. Where's your microphone?
Fredo.
Are you sitting on it? I'm smart.
I'm so pumped I can't even hold it. I'll put it that way. And that's from doing legs.
And put it like I'm doing. See, I have it with my arms where that's because these.
Richard, you look hard as steel all over
That's
your
what
neck,
my girlfriend told me last
your
night.
traps, your back. That's hard, dense muscle that you don't see. Not only
How
people
old is
your age, but people half your age or 1/3 of your age. I don't see it anymore.
How old is your girlfriend?
My girlfriend's 63,
Oh, okay.
and she can't believe that I can do what I can do at my age. And I told her some of it is because I've been a weight trainer for 45 years. And of course, I take performance-enhancing drugs every chance I get.
Why not?
And it's not just for the muscles; it's also for the groin.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
And for the brain,
right?
where it starts.
That's exactly right.
Matter of fact,
What happened to that fucking bozo at the end of the table? You must be taking bad shit.
No,
No.
no.
Jason, you are actually very smart, very acute with your responses.
Yeah.
You're very.
You always feed his fucking delusions.
No, why
No,
don't
he
you be
never
quiet?
ceases to amaze me.
Why don't you be quiet, you
He always
damn
feeds your
mailman
fucking
prick?
Always feeds his
Mailman,
fucking
go
delusion.
Fuck yourself.
You're more full of shit than
I
anybody
played the new
I've
Star
ever
Wars
found.
Battlefront 2 game on
Wow.
17.
Okay, awesome.
You better put some
So you're gonna
Vaseline on your ass,
split-
Brad.
Put it on your
We're gonna play Twitch.
Okay. Perfect.
What do you mean? I've got.
So I want to split whatever money you
I don't
make
have to
on
put
that.
Vaseline on my ass. I've got an ass plug in it right now. I'm always ready.
What you need is a little spit.
Brad, don't worry. His account will get banned and taken down by then. He'll do something stupid again and it will get taken down.
No, over my dead body. We perfected that problem.
What? What problem did you perfect?
I perfected with my gaming man.
What did you do?
He made it for over 18 years old or older. He changed the settings. Has to be over 18 or older.
So now you can take your.
Well, you didn't show your dick. Why did they make such a big deal out of...
that was weak.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
That was bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, it was stupid of you to do that.
If
But
you- if
at the
you-
same time, you weren't naked. I mean,
No, I wasn't.
you were one step to being naked if you got enough money. Are you collecting money from that shit? You're asking people for what? To do push-ups? Or
No,
some
you
shit?
don't understand. You don't understand. This is how it works.
What did I hear?
Twitch is a new site.
No. I'm not asking about Twitch. I'm asking what you're asking people to give you money for. You ask people to give you money to do push-ups?
Push-ups, whatever they want.
What
Are
he's
you
doing is
fucking
he
kidding?
thinks that people are going to pay.
He's just totally
Some people
pouring
will.
himself out.
Well, he thinks people are going to pay to watch him do shit.
Well, some people will. They're that
Well, they'll pay to
fucking
watch
dumb.
him jerk
They're that
off.
dumb.
But I don't know about doing push-ups.
Push-ups, yes.
Yeah, if they paid him to fucking do that shit.
To do
Jason,
push-ups?
I'm gonna pay you
Anybody
to
that
jerk
pays
off.
him to do this shit
Do
is
it.
dumber than him.
Well, not only that, but they don't have a life.
Exactly.
Or they're rich.
No, but they don't have a life. If you're rich, you don't pay some jerk off to do push-ups.
Maybe because they like me.
You're right.
Ooh.
You're right.
Jason has a
nail,
look of intensity
you hit the
in
nail
life.
right on the head, Jason. That's why they're paying you, because they like you. I'm not kidding. I agree with you. But it's kind of weird. What is it? In other words, you're not that much of an interesting character, in my opinion, for someone to pay you, the general Joe public, to watch you do push-ups. Fuck, I'll take money and
Maybe
do
because
push-ups
they
too.
like me. They like me. They like me.
Jason, you got to talk into the
They
microphone.
like me. I can't.
Yeah, I know, but I wonder what they like about you. Actually, I'm just curious.
It's mysterious. Can't explain.
It's mysterious.
Can't explain.
I understand Cali Muscle's been doing the same thing.
Yeah, Cali muscle.
Did you go into detail?
What do you mean Cali Muscle? He plays video games
Yeah.
on that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Typical, like I said, he always likes to get the easy way out, the easy route for money. Porn, video games. Let's go to prison. Who cares?
We're free.
Let's make my quick buck. I have him pinned.
Quick buck.
And if you ever want to go at it,
that's-
Cali,
that's
that's
putting
always
head at, that's
available.
putting head at the end of the table is all about that. quick
I
buck,
always
too.
challenge you to an MMA fight, a boxing match, a wrestling match, anything you want.
Who is
That's
that?
on you.
Who's he talking about?
Some
Some ex-con.
mush
Oh.
mouth fucking
Another YouTube fitness asshole.
Oh,
Ebonics speaking fucking asshole.
oh he
Ooh.
speaks Ebonics, huh?
Yeah.
I thought that.
But you
that-
got all this money, you can't fucking speak properly. You fucking
You're right,
ghetto
you're right.
piece of shit.
Exactly.
Grow the fuck up. Anybody that talks hood like that when they're in their, after you're like 22 or 23, it's just like these jerk-offs that are in their 30s. that
Well,
wear
that's
their
why
hats fucking
they're losers.
sideways
That's why
and
they don't
shit.
get anywhere.
Like
in
a
life.
jerk-offs in the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh, talking the same when they introduce themselves. They tell their high school. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, somebody
Ah.
sent me some statistics about all the people that were arrested in the NFL. It's staggering how many players in each team get arrested every year for fucking violent crimes. It's just unbelievable.
Felonies.
Yeah, and look, if I could go back and I'll play football for millions of dollars like they do, I'd fucking do it. Whoever heard of that? Back when I was a young man, they didn't pay that kind of money. You know, nowadays you get a decent contract, you're a
Yeah,
millionaire
with your
overnight.
height and your athletic ability, sure.
I
Exactly.
have a bad back right now. It's really
Well, he's
full.
into swimming.
That's this week.
He likes
He's
swimming.
got a bad back this week. Next
Brad,
week
you want to
he'll
show
be-
us how your pectoral's healing up? You want to see the discoloration?
Oh yeah, I saw that black and
I
blue.
showed him. It's
Let's
bad.
take a look.
Yeah, I don't know that you. I don't think you warmed up enough, Brad, for you to pop that pec muscle like that.
That's an injury.
Oh,
That's pretty rough. But it looks worse
I
now.
can't
than
see
did.
it, Brad.
It looks worse now than it did, Brad.
Yeah.
That'll go away.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know, that happens to everybody. Anybody who trains at all is going to be injured once in a while. It just happens. Even though you try and warm up and you try and avoid that, it just happens.
Lenny was saying, and so was Koth Andrew, that I probably was a little dehydrated. It happened.
Everyone's dehydrated.
Yeah.
Everyone
and I
is.
definitely didn't drink enough that morning.
Nobody's ever optimally hydrated. No one ever has optimal vitamin D levels. No one's in the sun
Well,
all
that's
day.
why I
in the sun
decided
all
to
day,
start
so-
drinking my own urine.
There's been documented proof of bodybuilders doing that. The Menser
Yes.
brothers being one of them.
Well, I took it to the next level. I started eating my own feces.
But no, seriously, if you swallowed feces, could you die?
Well, what you
Jay Masters said you could.
well, you don't. What you get
Yeah,
is
not a question any of us
you
can
get what do you
answer.
call it,
We're
poisoning
not
from
doctors.
it. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's not. It's E. coli. You know, if you don't have a strong constitution, you can die from E. coli.
Right.
You know, so I've gotten it before from licking women's assholes.
I
But
didn't- you
other
have-
than that,
Serious.
I know that's a disgusting subject. I won't go there.
Jason, have you
Who
ever
cares?
rimmed
Sure,
anybody?
we talked about last week.
I don't know.
You know what
That's-
a rim job is, Jason?
I know what a rim job is. It's secret. I can't
What is
tell
it?
you.
What's
Top-
a rim job?
When you lick some girl's ass.
So why is it top secret? You could say if you licked a girl's
Yeah.
ass.
By
or
the
not.
way, when
It's
I
top
was a kid, we call it giving
top
somebody
secret.
brown eye.
Yeah.
round eye. That's what we call
Well,
it.
that's what
Round
we used
eye.
to call it, the brown.
So
eye.
Jason, have you done it or not?
Of course
I was
not.
a-
He's
yeah.
a fucking virgin.
No,
He's
I've done it with a hooker.
Bullshit.
Where?
And down in the hood.
Yeah.
Where? What street?
I don't
Sixth
believe, I
Avenue.
don't fucking believe
No, but
it.
maybe it was a tranny. How do you know it was a real woman?
It was a real woman.
But, yeah,
I put my dick.
Trannies
You did not.
are
I put
real
my dick in
women
a pussy. I paid her $100
if she's
for it.
taking estrogen.
You're full of shit.
Years
You're
ago,
right,
man.
you're
Years
I
ago.
don't care.
Before
Years
I
ago
even
yesterday, you're lying.
2006.
Jason,
You've never.
You ought to do that
fucked
girl at the
anybody.
juice bar
Who are you talking about?
at LA Fitness in Delray.
I
Yeah,
think
no
It's
Jason,
good for your
Jason,
skin. And then the red light bed at Planet Fitness helps with the collagen.
We've been talking about that a
I
lot.
prefer to do one day in a tanning bed,
Yeah.
the next day in the red light bed. And for that reason alone is enough to get a Planet Fitness membership.
Look at this asshole's attention
Well,
span.
I
He's got to
hope-
keep running over to his fucking
I
stupid
hope
phone.
you Well, you obviously don't have any skin that's really as sensitive as mine, definitely. Plus, you look good with that tan from that.
Thanks. Well, this is no melanotin. I've been off that for 2 months, so I'm maintaining a regular tin. But if I took that now, I would be so dark.
Oh, yeah?
It'd be unbelievable.
You're already so
So you could
dark.
do like that girl did, pretend that she was black and she got a job.
People
for the
thought I
NWA.
was.
Yeah, there you
They
go.
thought I was.
Yeah, why don't you do that? You could
Imagine
get a
that.
job going anywhere saying you were fucking.
Could you
minority.
imagine if Lenny became the president of the NAACP because people thought he was black?
It's very
Yes.
possible.
Well, that girl wasn't far off.
Very possible.
Basil? Bozel? What was her
Very
name?
possible.
I don't
How
remember what
could
her
it be
name is,
very
but she was
possible?
one weird broad.
I know what to say. To
You know,
trick
it
them.
reminded me of the movie Tootsie. You know, the guy couldn't get a job, so he
Yeah,
dressed up
dusted
like a
off.
fucking
That's right.
broad.
He says it's very possible for him to be the head of the NAACP. After
I know
all the
what they
shit
say.
that you've said, that's why it's not
To
possible.
tell my people
You-
they're still being persecuted.
Well, you know,
they're
there's-
still in slavery. We're
what it
still
is
in bondage.
there's double standards in this
Correct,
country.
you're right.
He can say something, let's say, that's derogatory about a person of color, but when they say something that's derogatory about a white person, it's considered okay.
Of course.
I mean, it's double standard. in
Because
this
their
country.
people were so oppressed. If it wasn't for slavery, they wouldn't fucking
I
be
know,
here.
there was
They'd
some-
be dying of AIDS in
I know
Africa.
some of the
right
guys
now.
in
They
the
should
gym,
be happy about
I would give them my
fucking slavery.
change as reparations for slavery. I'd give them my fucking change in the gym. They wanted
Well,
reparations, war
you're-
reparations. You know,
But your people were put in ovens, and you're not fucking complaining.
no.
You don't walk around with a fucking chip on your shoulder.
No, I don't complain at all about that. There's nothing that can be done about it.
You know.
Whatever could be done was done already. Although some shit is still going down as far as like stolen artwork. They're still recovering it, the Jewish community up in New York and stuff like that. But yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. You got to let sleeping dog lie in this situation.
Why are you blaming? Because our ancestors
Well,
were
you
slave
know-
owners, and we have to, you know.
Well,
Your
that's
ancestors
exactly
were
right.
the worst of the worst, Brad. You were the part of the British Empire. In the last 500 years, they made the Nazis look like a joke. If you have low testosterone levels, your brain power is not optimal. And when science realized that, which they would see 40 years from now, they used to think a dumb musclehead. Quite the contrary. The more muscle
That's
you
not
have,
true.
the smarter you're going to be. They always show some nerd
Yeah,
and say he's a genius. That's not true.
But
A
everything
skinny
is
guy's
relative.
stupid.
You actually educate yourself.
You can't
Lenny.
call anybody
Some people
stupid.
that are muscleheads,
Calm
they don't
down.
even
A
educate
A skinny
themselves.
twerp.
You shouldn't even be in this fucking conversation.
It's stupid.
Yes, like a lot of people in the ghetto too. They don't educate. It's a one-track mind. I want to get drunk. I want to get high. I want to get laid. I want to watch my sports.
Right.
I want to lay around, and sleep in, and
Remember what's his name from the ghetto? He used to street fight, and then they put him in mixed martial arts.
Kimbo-
the guy they named
Kimbo
he
Slice.
was named
That's
after his
Kimbo
cat.
Slice, bingo.
I don't think he had a high IQ, Kimbo. You know.
That's the cat that you want to fuck. Andrew's cat. His cat's name is Kimbo.
Well,
If
what
you
I
ever
was
look
going
at
to
his
bring.
fights online, they're very
Is
entertaining.
that the name of your
Yeah.
cat? What I was going to bring is I was going to bring
Kimbo
catnip
Slice.
and put it down my pants and watch your cat go after my crotch. I wasn't going to tell you, and you were going to say, "What the fuck?"
Not even 5 minutes. Back down, back down. Give Jason, do a sickening shout out. I'm telling you, they got to pay you $50 because we're all here. Go ahead. See what you can
Yeah,
extort.
Jason, right now, $500 for a shout out because all of us are here right now. How about that? See if you get it.
Still chewing on the shirt.
Still chewing on the shirt. That's right.
We were leaving Planet Fitness tonight, and it was pizza night. Leonard grabbed the whole fucking pizza and walked.
By the way,
About three
what
miles.
kind of crowd is at Planet Fitness at night?
Jesus, Jason, what are you
There's
doing?
a lot of rehabbers, younger
Just
crowd.
leave. Why don't
really?
you go home now?
Mostly the lower. I don't know. They do have some nice tans in there, nice Spanish girls,
Yeah,
and there's some nice white
Richard, you know what he means by a tan.
black women.
I'm not. Oh, okay.
But I would say, for the most part, they do have the best women.
You think so?
Yes.
When the time Saturday morning, there's nobody in there.
Yeah.
No, but during the week, there's a couple of really nice women that come in there at 5 in the morning, and of course they're working. Everybody wants to get in and get out, but I haven't been there after 5 o'clock, or I don't like that schedule.
So you
for
don't get to
myself.
see Mark at all?
I missed Mark a few times. He was there. He comes in around 6, and sometimes I'm already on my way home. I missed him a couple times, but he's going in there. But he comes in, I think, at 6.
He'll be coming in early because he likes to go in before the sun comes up.
Well, he doesn't jerk off that
I guess
early
so.
either, right?
Who knows?
What do you mean doesn't jerk off?
That early-
He's
that
never been
early.
late. He's 40 years old. He's never been fucking late.
Well, we were talking about that the other day. Jay was saying how he jerks off.
Jay's obsessed with it.
Yeah, yeah. 6 times a day or some shit.
Who? Jay? Oh yeah.
Big J.
I tell you what, when I was 15, I was jerking off 6 to 8 times a day. And Carla Dunlap was jerked off to 5 or 6 times a day.
You had time to do that 6 to 8 times a day?
One in the bathroom at home. I did it at school.
Oh my god, you jerked off in school?
Yeah, in the 80s, that's when the girls had
Did you ever
the
jerk off in school?
big hair and the makeup and the tight pants.
Fucking way.
You could say.
I went in the bathroom. I had some girls sitting in front of me in them tights.
I don't know what
with the
kind of
makeup
fucking
and the
school
big
you went
80s
to,
hair.
but I
You missed that, Brad.
I don't know what kind of fucking school you went to, but I got suspended for having hair on my neck. If they caught me jerking off, they'd probably expel me from public school in Dade County.
Well, guys were in the men's room
you grew up here,
sneaking
you grew up
cigarettes.
here.
I was sitting there in the men's room jerking off.
Well, I wasn't. I was taking LSD.
That must. Yeah, I stayed
I took
drug free.
acid. I took acid in school once. I
And
had to-
GHB. Tell us about that,
Yeah, I
Brian.
had to leave both times.
GHB in school.
Oh yeah, man, I was fucked up.
Yeah, my school, we didn't have air conditioning in those days in the high schools. And you would sit in fucking class in this kind of fucking heat and sweat your balls off, and they want you to pay attention and learn.
That was
Fuck
in,
you.
What year was that?
That was in the 60s.
Late 60s. Yeah.
Right, I graduated in 67. But anyhow, it was difficult.
It's fucking. I graduated in '97. Fucking.
So, Richard, when you were in high school, was that when men first started to grow long hair, or were you still?
Yes, I was, not only that, but I was the first guy in my high school
Probably
to
the
wear
first one,
bell-bottom
yeah.
pants.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And I was suspended for a week because I wore bell-bottom pants. And I said, what are you fucking kidding me? You're suspending me because I'm wearing pants with bell-bottoms on them? No, what the fuck? Or they suspended me for having hair on my neck. I'm not kidding you. Once I started to grow sideburns, I got suspended. You weren't allowed, you had to
No
look.
shit.
It was so strict in those days. The kids today are spoiled. They have no idea how strict it was back then. We didn't wear uniforms, and it's funny because the school, Pinecrest, that was considered a parochial school. That's where bad kids would go. So if you got kicked out of high school, they would send you to a private school, which would be Pinecrest. And all the bad kids went there supposedly, but it was very strict when I went to high school.
That's in Dade County.
Exactly. I got paddled all the time. They would go through my candy.
This was
see
a
if I had
public
drugs.
school.
Public
Yeah, public school
swear to
used to
God.
Paddle?
down here. Oh yeah.
Public school.
They
like,
stopped
corporal
right
punishment.
before I started going to school. They stopped with the.
That was
paddle.
real smart.
My brother
How
used to
bad
get
kids
paddled.
got after
Right.
that. They bring it
That's when
back.
I started getting a chip on my shoulder, I'll tell you. And I was in love with one of my teachers, this woman, I don't want to mention her name, but I was in love with her. And it's not
She's
like
probably
today.
dead now anyway.
So-
Well, you know, today I
90s.
look at the newspaper and all these girls are getting busted, these teachers that are pretty, for fucking the students. What? Why
I know,
miss out on
where
that?
were they? I know where were they at when I was in school, man.
Yeah.
I think there's only a couple of my teachers that I would have fucked. But
Every time I
there's
turn
a couple.
around, I'm reading about a girl or one of these young teachers all around the country, every state, that's getting arrested for fucking, the students.
What kind of little bitch student goes and tells after he fucks a girl?
I know.
no
Or
shit,
the mother
exactly.
gets a hold of the phone and finds out that they've been sending, what do they call it, nude photos of the teacher?
Sexting, texting.
Yeah, sexting, or whatever the hell.